The L.A.B B2 is my new putter. What's happening? Panda Nation, Peter Von Panda here. I just picked this up. It's the L.A.B B2. Comes just like this. I actually ordered this as a stock putter from L.A.B, which stands for Lie Angle Balanced. I'll talk about that. They have a war on torque, and they are winning it. Comes with this wonderful head cover. Probably my only complaint about this is that it's almost too premium. These magnets in here are super strong. So while I can open it up just fine because I have big muscles, it's actually a really tight head cover, but looks awesome. L.A.B Golf right there. And here is the putter itself. As I mentioned, you can either order this from the stock configuration or a custom configuration. There is some stuff in the custom configuration that I really like, but if you order it separately and install it yourself, specifically I'm talking about the grip, I think you can get away with getting it a little bit cheaper. But first of all, this is actually like my Lie Angle Balanced B1 putter, or the Blade 1, and what I really loved about that is it just putted like a Dickens, and it quickly became my favorite putter. It's just so stable and smooth, and I bought it used, and that convinced me to go ahead and upgrade to a brand new one here. Now this one is only slightly different in that the shape is almost exactly the same, but what they've done here on the back is that they have milled out this concave cut here, and it's very smooth. In the old one, I think they did some additional milling on each putter to make sure that it was perfectly balanced, but they figured out how to do it now so that it looks really, really good. It looks like they have almost laser etched in there, L.A.B Golf down there. You can see the patent number on the bottom. It has their corporate logo as well as the B2 right there on the toe. On toe here, they also have some of these hex bolts as well as on the back. That gives you perfect balance front to back. And then, because the metal shaft here is not quite in the center, you can see it's just a little closer to this leading edge. That's why they mill out this back to get that right in the center of gravity right there. So kind of helps your eye to see the shaft a little bit closer to that front. You can also see that it comes with dual lines. You can customize these alignment lines in the custom version, but in the stock version, what you can do is you order this, you get the two lines. You also will choose the angle of the shaft. So I like to crunch down on it, kind of like Jack Nicklaus. He might have actually copied my putting style, but I like to crunch down on it. So I got this in a 68 degree, a little bit more vertical at 70 degrees is standard, and then you can go up much more vertical if you want. And then the only grip option they have on the standard configuration is this lambkin deep cut. So you can see we have these V's. It's a flat top here. It's a little bit of a pistol grip shape, so it's a little thicker up here, which is actually nice because when you're standing very vertical, it's kind of nice that your hands are a little bit more flat. So this is actually a really, really nice grip. It feels good in the hand, but one of the things that I love about L.A.B Golf is they design their own grip, which is slightly off center. So you can actually get it in a 1.5 degree and a 3 degree offset. Now the 1.5 degree is actually designed for this. And the reason is because when you line up with this putter, the putter is going to be behind the ball a little bit, and the grip is going to be angled back a little bit. So with the offset grip or the press grip, the grip is going to stay vertical to the ball, but everything else about the putter is going to be leaned back a little bit. So I really like that. So I actually ordered the grip separately. It's a $35 standalone product. It's just the same as re-gripping any other golf club. I will say that the hole, the diameter on the press grip is pretty tight. So you do have to make sure that it is super lubed up to get that on there. So if you are familiar with re-gripping golf clubs at home and think that it's just going to slip on really nicely, you will have to kind of muscle it on. So that is a worthwhile upgrade. Now you can get that from the factory on the custom option, but the custom putters start again at a $200 premium. So it's just a cheaper little money hack to get the grip that you want on the putter that you want. Now, why do I like Lie Angle Balanced golf clubs? The reason is because they are essentially torque free. If I just spin this, what you can see is that this putter is balanced around the shaft in all directions, right? I can leave it like this and it'll stay there. I can put it toe up, I can put it toe down, right? All of that's going to just stay there because it really has no bias towards anything. Now if I just grab my old slot line putter here, what you can see is if I release this, it's a face balance putter because that toe is so heavy, it just wants to flop open. What that means is when I am setting up to putt, the putter is working against me a little bit. So if I bring it back like this, it's going to kind of flop open. If I rotate it over like this, that toe heavy is going to make it close a little faster than I want. And so what you're doing is, even though the forces might not be great, your hands and your body is working to keep that putter square. Whereas in a no torque putter, I don't have to do that. I can take a really light grip and that putter is going to stay square to how I line up. And in fact, it's lie angle balance so that when it's in this position, which is the position you're going to putt in, it is totally square. So it'll just swing forward and back just like that and stay square to the target, which is super, super nice. It just takes out another variable. It takes out any inconsistency that the golfer has. Not that I have any, but if I did, this would get rid of it. So I have just found this to be really, really awesome. And I had such good success with the Blade 1 that I decided to go ahead and get the Blade 2. Now, what is this like on the actual golf course?
So it should be no surprise to you that since I had the Blade 1 and decided to upgrade to the B2, that I love this putter. It just is so buttery smooth. It has great feel. There's a lot of weight in that stainless steel head at the bottom. It just feels like it is really, really smooth. And it just stays so stable and so on target. In fact, people will absolutely make fun of this putter when they see it. A lot of people will call it the tack hammer, but when they see the putting results, they are a believer. And when I let people putt with it, they are amazed at how easy it swings. In fact, in this little demonstration, and mostly because I didn't have anyone else to film for me, I just filmed with my left hand and putted with my right hand. And even on this 30-plus foot putt, man, it's just so easy to keep that club square because it just wants to stay that way. So as you're swinging it, it's not torquing around. And in most cases, when we have both hands bearing down on that putter grip and both shoulders kind of bracing it in place, yes, it's easier to keep it square. But when you have one hand holding the putter and you are swinging it for long distances, that's when the putter can get kind of squirrely. And as you can see, I can get these putts pretty close, even from way back there. And the true test would be, can I hit 3 to 5 foot putts one-handed and put them in the hole? And the answer there is yes, yes, and yes. So if you want to pick up the L.A.B B2, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter Von Panda. Peter Von Panda.
Gripping any other golf club, I will. Oh,